Hi there, my name is Sam, and I'm one of the National History Day affiliate coordinators. I'm here to talk to you about the category rules for the performance category. The purpose of this video is to review the rules for the performance category. There are general rules that apply for each category, but those will be covered during a training session or with another video. You can access the contest rulebook at this URL that you see on the screen. Judges will receive directions for accessing projects and materials from their contest coordinator in the weeks leading up to the contest. So, to get started, we'll talk about what a performance is. A performance is a dramatic portrayal of students' historical argument, research, and interpretation of their topic's significance in history. Now, in 2021, National History Day will be using their new rulebook for the first time, and there are some significant changes in the rulebook that will impact the performance category. First, the first one is about interaction. So during performances, students may not interact with or require participation by the audience. And our second change is more of a clarification. So this is to clarify that the 5 minutes following the performance includes both time for removal of props and other set pieces, as well as the interview with the judges during an in-person contest. Now, there are different elements that make up a performance. The performance must be an original production by the students, and it must be presented live. The performance must be scripted based on the student's research, and it should also have dramatic appeal. And the performance must conform to all general as well as category specific rules. There are time requirements to be mindful of in the performance category. Performances may not exceed 10 minutes in length, and that timing starts at the beginning of the performance following the performance introduction by the students, which I'll mention in a few slides. Now, during an in-person contest, students have 5 minutes prior to their performance to set up any relevant props or set pieces. And then they will also have 5 minutes following their performance to remove anything that they set up, including props and sets. And during that time, they'll also participate in an interview with the judges. Now, the performance introduction. During an in-person contest, students must state only their title and their name and their group members' names if they're doing a group project before the start of their performance. And at that point, the 10-minute time limit should start. Media devices. The use of projection, MP3 players, computers, or other media within the performance is permitted. But students must provide and run all equipment, including extension cords, and carry out any special lighting or sound effects on their own. Only students associated with the performance may be involved in the production of any media that's included in their performance. The script and interaction. The scripts must not be given to the judges or attached to the students' written required materials. We'll talk more about required written materials, but the script is not a part of that. And during the performance, students may not interact with or require participation by the audience. Costumes and props. Students may have assistance in producing their costumes or props, but the design, choice of fabrics, etc., all must be the student's own. Students are permitted to buy or rent a costume for their performance. Required written materials. Students must provide their required written materials for judging, and the required written materials include the title page, process paper, and the annotated bibliography. You'll see the image on this screen is an example of a title page for the performance category. It should include the project title, the student's name, their division, their category, as well as the word count for their process paper. Now, during an in-person contest, Students should provide additional copies of their required paperwork so that the judges can easily look at them. The contest coordinator will provide specific instructions about submitting and accessing paperwork for their contest in the weeks leading up to the contest. If you have any questions at all, please be in contact with the coordinator of your contest. And thank you so much for being a part of National History Day.